Another season is upon us. Freshmen arrive wide-eyed with dreams of future glory, while seniors prepare for their last chance at immortality. There are only a handful of these opportunities in a man's life, a handful of chances to distinguish yourself from the rest. It's on these fields where history is made, where legends begin and heroes triumph. Traditions tell the story of what you represent, of those that forge the legacy you uphold. When you come charging out of the tunnel, 100,000 people will be watching your every move. How you respond to that pressure is what defines you. These are the moments that reveal your toughness, your determination, and your pride. The Roughnecks on the Sooner Schooner. Ralphie charging out of the gate. And Chief Osceola planting his spear. The time has come. Your time is now.
Welcome back to JD Sports Gaming College Football Edition. I hope that little intro of NCAA 12 got you hyped, because it got me hyped. Yes, it's the same Troy Walker from NCAA 14 series, and I do apologize on that one. It kind of got messed up, and so I just had to stop doing it. But we are back for NCAA 12, and you're asking why NCAA 12? I think arguably it's the second best NCAA outside of 14 on the next gen. It's challenging. It's hard. The defense moves around. I do like that. It's a whole new dynamic. I got some pretty good settings on here, but it is tough, and you're going to see early on in the season. It's not easy by any means. So we're going to go NCAA 12 route. Troy Walker, offensive coordinator. We are going to go to a one-star program as we will be making our selection. You see, if we do get a coach, we're going to we run a 4-3 defense. We're going to run a spread offense to start out, and may eventually create our own playbook later on. But you'll see some of the one-star programs. Of course, some of the schools aren't in like on NCAA 14, and I had to realign the conference. We do have the Big East in here, so everything's a little wonky, but we did the best we could, and we still have NCAA 12 roster. So you'll see Andrew Luck and all those guys. So as you see some of the teams, I want to go somewhere where they're bad but not too bad. And you'll see some of these teams are pretty decent. New Mexico, they're pretty bad. New Mexico State, they're pretty bad. So up there, San Jose State is bad. So I don't know. Right there, I think New Mexico State. New Mexico State's already out because I already tried doing that with 14. Of course, we're not going to Washington State yet. We're going to go to a smaller conference. And that kind of I didn't like on the NCAA 14 one was I didn't really look too far into it. I thought they were in a conference, but they weren't. New Mexico State. So we're going to go to a conference because I think we'll select, or I'll have you guys select the conference player of the year at the end. Defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year. I know it's going to be a little difficult as we're doing offense, and we're going to go with San Jose State as we'll take a look over the contract. Win 6 games, 2,000 plus offensive yards each season. It's just kind of a bonus for us, 3 rushing touchdowns. To me, this seems pretty doable. But like I said, this game is tough. This game is hard. 500 yards rushing, I think we can't be able to do that. Maybe this is like Vegas knowing the sports books, knowing like, hey, we're going to set it low and it's going to come back and bite you. But we'll take a look at the roster. Faulkner, the starting quarterback, you see pretty, not very good. But running back, yeah, I mean, this roster is not good by any means. No, of course, no fullback. That's what we're going to spread. Receivers, sophomore, 5'10". No, not much speed at all. I don't see anybody 90 speed. Jones only, I guess none, 89 speed. Remember, this game is big on acceleration as well. But we have some small receivers. None at 6'3" is our biggest dude. Tight ends, I'd say for 66 are pretty good. Now look at Quisenberry. He is a lineman for the Bills right now. Go Bills. Can he be rated any higher? Can we rate him up? This offensive line is not good at all, and our backup's not good. Sophomore starting at 59 overall. And we'll take a look at some of the defense isn't too bad, and hopefully we can keep us in games. So this is going to be difficult, especially with this. Looking at the offense, nope, I don't see any big threats offensively for that we could utilize. So we're going to have to get some drives going. Kind of some go over some stipulations on this this coaching career. Of course, kind of like the same thing as NCAA 14. We're only going after guys who are interested in us on recruiting. And then we'll go through, like, we won't go through recruiting each week. I will plan to try to get 2 to 3 games on each video. So kind of go from there. And then, like I said, recruiting's a little hard, like a little difficult on here with you have to call them, and it takes a lot of time. So we'll kind of maybe halfway through the year, we'll see where we're at on the recruiting venture. But we will sign this contract. Troy Walker, ops coordinator for the San Jose State Spotties. So now we'll kind of look at the recruiting. And like I said, we're going to go after guys that are interested in us, and it doesn't look good right off the bat. So I know we're going to get on the player team needs, but I'm going to have to just recruit every position, and we're going to have to redshirt some guys, hopefully. And hopefully we still got a job. Now I can work with this guy, Marcus Alston, as he has a little speed on him. Honestly, with this roster, I want to have to run with the quarterback. You know, running back is our best player, is an impact player at 70 overall, which that's not an impact player to me. Of course, so we have to go. We're going after every position. Running back, doesn't matter. I don't care if he's slow, power running back. I know we're running spread. I'm going to need some dudes. That's all I need. I need some dudes. And, you know, speed, C+, D- on break tackle. There's some speed here, a little B-. Acceleration, C+. Try to loosen this, C-. Carrying, D-. Like, come on, man. 1-star running back. How you be a power back? You're 5'10", 170. That makes sense to me. So we're going to go after 2 running backs, Davis and Taylor. Fullback, we're just going to leave him alone. We'll put a tight end or an H-back of sorts in there. Receivers, I want some speed. I need some speed. But with the stipulations, yeah, we got some 3-stars, but they are not fast by any means. And catching traffic is just not there. Or catching in general. How do you play receiver, a 3-star and D- on catching? Oh man, this is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough go around. Hopefully we have a job at the end of this. If not, we'll move on and try different things. But this is going to be difficult. So continue on with receivers. Again, if we get somewhat a little bit of speed, we can use these guys for some jet sweeps, maybe some little bit of option or something. I mean, with the catching ability, I don't know. Especially getting these offensive guys. I'm going to tight end, 6'2", 243, blocking tight end. We'll take what we can get. Move on the linemen. So I don't care. I mean, I do care if we can get somebody that's not bad. Pass blocking, run blocking. If even if they're not good enough to start, hopefully we can redshirt them and they can develop. That's kind of my biggest key right now, is trying to get some of these linemen developed. And like I said, this game's difficult, especially on the offensive side. And playing like good defenses is going to be a struggle because they exploit offensive line, especially when they bring a lot of pressure on this game. And when you're bad, it's you don't have time to do much. And I don't have any impact players except for Rutley, the running back, but he is only 70 overall. So, like I said, we don't have the speed. We don't have anything to really knock the top off of defense. We don't have a really running quarterback. That's the freshman Jurich. I think that's how you say his name. And he's 78 overall, or 78 on speed, but can't really throw at 54 overall. So, of course, we're going to try to get some defensive guys as well. Like my biggest thing is hopefully this defense can get us some get some turnovers, get some takeaways, and put us in good situations offensively in short fields, because I don't see this offense sustaining long drives at all. And I don't see us popping big plays. So short fields is going to be fantastic for us if we can get that done. But just not really count on it. It's going to be difficult. I don't know if we will have a job after this. But we got to stay positive. So let's move on to linebackers. We got some speed here at linebackers. And, honestly, I'm just looking for play recognition and speed, tackle. If you can tackle, just tackle. That guy's a D on tackle when you're playing linebacker. So we'll see. Some of the teams in the WAC are going to be pretty good too. Nevada, Nevada been in the WAC. I believe they are in this game. I can't remember the top of my head. I do, but they are pretty good on this game, especially back in 2012. And there are some good teams in the WAC, the old WAC. But hopefully we can get some of these guys. I know you see a lot of recruits are from California. We are trying to beat some of the Pac-12 teams. These recruits, so we're basically going bottom of the barrel here. You need a kicker. We do need a punter, but we don't have anyone interested at the punter position, so we're gonna have to go for a kicker, and hopefully we can put him at punter. So I've got one athlete interested in us. I was hoping he'd be a scrambling quarterback, but he happens to look like a running back, which, whatever, we'll take it. B+ on speed. That's like 99 on speed for me, especially with this team. So we'll look at the schedule. We don't really have the roster to redshirt players, so I think we only redshirted one guy. So moving forward, you see our first 4 games right off the bat. Yeah, so Nevada is white. Nevada off the bat is ugly. Not looking good. And I'm going to leave it. I think next year I'm going to have to put an FCS school to help us out with the win column. And a little tune-up game offensively. But we are going to Nebraska right off the get-go. Now, I'm a Nebraska fan, but they've broken my heart for years. Let's break their hearts. We got to break their hearts. Troy Walker, the alum of Nebraska. Hopefully we get a job there. Hopefully we can upset them at home. Yes. Sorry, Big Red. I love you, but it's time to get a little payback for the times you've broken my heart. So that's tough 4 games. So we're going to try to get at least, like I said, 2-3 games. And I'm looking forward to doing this series. And we'll see where Coach Troy Walker will end up. Thank you for watching. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. And we'll see you next time.